All right, we got a beautiful day today, and we have a rather large tree behind us. I do believe it's a maple, but I'm not 100% sure. We're at our new job site slash factory here for Splitfire. So we have a lot of work to do on this job site, but unfortunately, as we widen our driveway and the entrance, this tree has to go. So we're gonna take it down. We're gonna take the large sections back to my property for firewood, and the branches we're gonna chip up with this 4003 3-point chipper. Now, this little chipper here we have on our B2650 tractor, and it's literally the perfect tractor for a chipper of this size. We got decent power and torque, big enough frame to move it around. You can use it on a BX. We have a BX and we use it on the BX too, but if you don't got weight in the front of the BX, it will get a little light, whereas a tractor like this can handle the weight no problem, because this thing does weigh, I think, almost 700 pounds. So, you know, and if you got a bigger tractor, it's really, you know, only better because you got more power, more torque, which is fantastic. So we're gonna go ahead and take this puppy down and we're gonna chip it up. And I want to say a big thanks to Matt from PA for letting us use his machine for this demo. We're most definitely going to get it nicely washed up for you, add a couple extra set of blades there and get you some bling. As a big thanks for letting us use it today. But just for this video, we are not hooking up our e-stop wire to the seat control because we're just using it and then shipping it off on Monday or Tuesday. So if you were to purchase this and use this long term, I would most definitely hook up that wire into the seat switch there, and that way in an emergency you can hit the e-stop here, move away from the tractor and the chipper while it comes to a grinding halt if it's an emergency. It's not something you want to hit on a, you know, per usage basis. And just like most of Splitfire's products, we really try to make sure it's ready to run on that skid. So like a chipper like this, you get oil in the gearbox, everything's ready to go, some slight assembly, but you'll be ready to chip in maybe 5 to 10 minutes. And that's just like our gas-powered machines. You're gonna have oil in the engine, you know, oil in the gearboxes, everything is gonna be good for hydraulic fluids. So, you know, Splitfire's goal is to have as minimal assembly time as possible. You get it, take it off, maybe do a slight check over, and you're good to go. Every time. It lands perfectly, every time. Somehow.
It had nothing to do with that.
No. Not at all. So to get this thing spinning, you can start it off at an idle, but there's a pretty good chance she's gonna stall. So don't be afraid to give her just a little bit of rev. Then slowly push that PTO on. You don't want it to grab all of a sudden if you can help it. There you go. See, like trees like this are kind of a pain to chip. You got branches going everywhere. Now you could take the time to cut every little branch to make it thicker and chipper, but that's the really nice thing with the 4090. It's got that, you know, big opening on it, so I can kind of just hold this stuff together. And yeah, I'm gonna have to push it in a little bit, but when it grabs onto it, it's gonna chew this through and it's gonna chip it. So there's one benefit of the design for the 4003 is that stuff like this, for another chipper, you have to cut it here, cut it here, cut it here. Even this piece here would be a real pain to chip, but with a little bit of effort, I can throw it through this thing. Well, that's it. That was a pretty decent sized tree. And it was real scraggly. You can see some of those branches had just gone every direction. And I mean, the nice thing with the 4003, that big opening lets you still feed that stuff through. If you had a conventional chipper with a 4-inch by 4-inch opening, even with a feeder in certain cases, that stuff will not go through. So, you know, you still have to give it a good push to get it going, but once it's grabbed onto it, it will usually suck it through pretty good. So, you know, if you have more questions about the chipper itself, maybe the tractor you want to put it on, or some of the options, you can give us a call at the office, or you can see more at split-fire.com. If you're watching us on YouTube, leave us a big comment and a big subscribe. Thanks.